a shirt dress man. Gold watch, diamond ring. I ain't missing not a single thing. Cufflinks, stick pin. When I step out, I'm gonna do you in. They come running just as fast as they can. 'Cause every girl crazy about a shirt dress man.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Monday Night Mayhem. You have my two awesome buddies, the Bearded Chief and one Bearded Bishop, and of course, I am Tactical Santa. So, fellas, Chief, how was your weekend? How have you been, brother?
Brutal, man. We'll talk about that later on. Let's just leave it at brutal.
Brutal. There we
Yeah.
go. There we go.
Bishop,
What a way to start off.
Man, my Friday, Saturday was good. Sunday was crappy, literally, and then today was I literally had half an hour, maybe 45 minutes before I got home. Before we started the show, I've been just running around, just crazy.
Right. Gotcha. Well, my weekend wasn't too bad. Saturday, as Chief would say, I'm a vampire, and I love, I guess, being abused or just being a vampire. But I had 3 classes I taught Saturday. I taught a holster class, I taught a rapid fire class with pistols, and I taught a rapid fire class with PCCs. And the greatest thing is no holes. No holes. Nobody got hurt. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. So, yeah, that was pretty fun. I was pretty tired Saturday. Got home, got to watch some lives. I believe Saturday. No, I didn't. I went to bed when I got home. And then Sunday was a good day. I caught Baker's show. What's the crack?
Yep.
So that was
a
pretty
good show.
cool. I watched that. Yep. And then today I got all my running around today done. So that was pretty good. I had to go to the health store. I had to pick up some protein powder. Chief would be so proud. I had to pick up protein powder, and I had to pick up some protein bars and some other stuff. But man, all in all, man, I've had a good day. I went to the mall today. I got my steps in because it's hot here. It's hot. It's hot for Michigan. So I, if this was Texas, everybody'd be laughing at me. But Michigan, it's hot. I went inside because it's air conditioned, and I got my steps in at the mall. But other than that, man, I've had a great time. But guys, what do you say we say hello to everybody?
Yep.
All right, first in today, Jay Summers. What's happening, brother?
So JJ,
And
hey, I got to be back. Sorry,
I believe he's. Yep, I believe Jay Summers is going to be on pretty soon. We got him scheduled up.
Yeah.
And yep, Jordan J. What's happening, Jordan J? What's going on, brother? Hopefully you're doing good. And our buddy Chief Lewis. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're having a good time. And we got John Fox, and I'll tell you what, man. John Fox reached out to me today. I got him some advice on a firearm, so hopefully that went pretty good. And let's see, who else do we have here? I got to keep up. Bane Blends. What's going on, Bane Blends?
Blame
And
blends.
I heard that Bane Blends actually dropped a new product today, Chief. Did you hear
I
about
heard.
that?
I did.
Yeah. He's got I believe it's a 4-ounce liquid butter.
Mhm.
Man, I'm the last to know. You guys knew, and you're talking like, man, I'm the last to know. Come on, Bane Blends. You're part of Elf Team 6. You got to let Tactical Santa know about that. But I got to check that out, man. We've got Sleigh Bells Mowing. What's happening, Santa? Hopefully, man, this guy's working hard. He's out doing landscaping. That. Hopefully, you're keeping hydrated, and hopefully, man, I'll tell you that's a hard way to go in the summertime, right? And let's see, who else do we have? We got Phil, bearded
Hey,
Beard
Phil.
bud. What's up, Phil? Phil, let us know in the chat. Are you going to be at the Buckeye Beard Battle? I can't remember if you're going to be there or not. Hopefully you are. It was awesome seeing you at Worlds, man. I hope I get to see you there again. And we've got another judge in here, Chief. We got Thad. What's going on, Thad? I'll tell you what. I can't wait to get to meet Thad at Buckeye, because
Cool,
I've
dude.
known Thad now for about a year or year and a half on Facebook, and we talk about Dixons and Scullies and stuff. And man, I can't wait to meet you, Thad. That's going to be awesome. All right, who else do we have? We have the one and only 30 Spray J.
Yeah.
What's happening, brother? And we have the one and only Swamp Pixie. What's happening, Ronnie? How
Hey,
you
Ron.
doing? Heck yeah. Alrighty, who else do we have? Oh, we have the dapperest of the dapper. What's going on, Mr.
Jeff.
Harmon? Hopefully everything's going good with you. Alrighty, let me see here. I got to catch up on this stream. Oh, and I tell you what, another rock star. If you haven't tried his stuff, Sunshine State, Greg Hall, awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. I was wearing him about 2 weeks ago. I can't say enough good things about his stuff. If you haven't tried him, give him a try. He makes some great stuff. Let's see here. Blake Hughes, what's going on, Blake?
Yeah, what's
And
up, Blake?
Blake, are you going to be at the Buckeye? Let us know in the chat too, because I think you're going to. That'll be cool. I met him in West Virginia at the Ghent, and I hope to get to see him again at the Buckeye. That'll be a fun time.
Hey, Santa, real quick. Blake,
Yep.
man, I had a blast doing that little reel with you, man. We need to do something in the future that's crazy like that. That was fun.
We got Chris from True North. What's happening, Chris? How
Chris.
you doing, brother? Heck yeah. Let's see. Man, it's going. Hopefully I've not missed anybody. We got Beards and Barks. What's going on?
So Dennis.
It's another one I'm going to reach out. I got to order some stuff from Beard and Barks. I've been meaning to. I've had so much stuff going on. Let's see, who else do we have? Oh, here we go. We got the one and only Ray Smokey.
Ray Smokey.
What's
¿Qué pasa?
going on? Look at that, Ray Smokey. He dropped it last night. Not even today. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm not in the know like you, brother. But anyway, awesome to see you, Ray Smokey. Let's see. Cowboy Up. What's going on, Cowboy Up? Heck yeah. True North Terror. Look at that. What's happening, True North Terror?
Hey, Tara.
Hello,
And,
murderer.
we gotta ask the question, Tara. What are you munching on tonight, Tara? What are you snacking on? That's probably one of the questions that is always asked. What are you snacking on? So Tara, tell us in the chat, what are you snacking on? We got Bobby Coyle. What's going on, Bobby?
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
And before we announce this, come on, Chief, you got to do it before I announce him. There we go. We got the elegant
It's getting better.
Sasquatch. What's happening, brother? And we got the next one we got is the guy with all the Riz, Finest Miss.
Finesse.
So does he have all the Riz? Does he have all the Riz, fellas?
He's selling the Riz on the side.
There we
Yeah.
go. He's a Riz dealer.
Riz, my Riz dealer.
He's the Riz dealer, but he got all that Riz. Heck yeah. Alrighty, who else do we have coming up in here? I don't want to miss anybody. We're getting there. Oh, here we go. Renee, what's going on? Renee from Black Manor Grooming.
Hey,
How
Renee.
you doing? Hope you're doing good.
Yep.
Who else? Man. Oh, we got Jessica R. What's going on, Jessica?
Hey, Jessica.
Oh, man. Here we go. And fellas, we are caught up. I've got everybody. So,
Cool.
Tuesday and Friday nights, we have the one and only Tara. She does, I believe, Tuesday night she goes on at 8, and Friday night she goes on at 8. Man, her shows are awesome. I try to catch her stuff whenever I can. She's always got a great show, always fun time, always gets people laughing. But check her out Tuesday and Friday nights. And then we got the one and only She Knows Live, Melissa, my sister Melissa. I gotta tell you, man, it's so awesome that she only lives like 15 minutes away from me. I can't wait to see her and Garrett again and the kids. Her kids are so awesome, man. I
Yeah.
can't wait to give them some ice cream and some cookie dough again. But
Yeah.
anyway, she's at Thursday, 8 p.m., right after the Trace Amigos show. Speaking of which, we got the Trace Amigos show on Thursday nights. And Chief, I'm going to ask you the question. Who do we have on Thursday night? Because I can't remember.
Dude.
Whoever it's going to be, it's always a good show, right?
Dude, we need an Excel spreadsheet, I'm telling you.
I know, man. I know. Here we go. We got an answer. We got an answer from Tara. She says she just finished up some potato wedges. Man, that sounds fantastic right about now.
We call them JoJo's here.
Yeah, JoJo's.
JoJo's? Yeah, yeah.
JoJo fries. Oh yeah.
And it looks like Brewer. What's happening, Brewer? Brewer just entered the chat. What's going on,
So,
brother?
Brewer.
Good to see you. Alrighty. And after the Trace Amigo show at 8 o'clock, we have the one and only the Bearded Respect. I don't know who they have on, but they always have good guests. But they're at 9 o'clock, and they are fantastic. So definitely go and check out the Bearded Respect. I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat does, but man, these guys are the Godfather, and you gotta tune in and check them out. Saturday, this guy, Bearded Talk with Bishop. Who you got on this week, Bishop?
And I have no other than Dan from Beer Death.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, Dan's a good guy. He's a fun guy to have on. Heck yeah.
I'm gonna try to sweet talk him so he don't go too hard on us on the,
It's not gonna work.
Don't do
I
it.
can tell you. No. Hopefully we get Bearded Death Dan pulling the wax and not Skull Pile Dan. Because if we get Skull Pile Dan, Skull Pile Dan is savage, and we're in a whole bunch of trouble, Bishop.
Two different people.
That's right. And on Sunday we have Suplex Syndicate at 7 p.m. Myself, Elegant Sasquatch, and 30 Spray J. And also Sunday night at 8:30, we have Baker's show. What's the crack? I just watched his show last night. It was a good show, man. He's really good. He's getting a lot of people on his show. What a fun time. I always enjoy it. But definitely go over there and check out What's the Crack.
Hey, question. Is Jay Summers going to be like a dang dog? Is Jay Summers going to be part of the team?
I don't know. I know that like they had Born Bearded and Kay on last night and Jay Summers. I don't know if he's just having special guests come on or if they're hosts. I don't know. But that's
Jay
something we'll
did
have
well.
to reach out. Yeah, he did.
Well.
Yes, he did.
me and him talk a lot on the phone, and he was nervous yesterday. He asked me like 4 times how did I think he did, and I thought, man, you did pretty good for being the first time, and it reminds me of when me and you guys when I started with you guys on Instagram, and I told him, I said, you did better than me the first time.
Yeah, he did great.
Yeah. Right. No, he's doing good. And this Saturday, we have the second episode of the Slaywalker Encounters. It's hosted by none other than 30 Spray J. So if you want to learn a little bit more about Tactical Santa and all the craziness, that'll be going on at 8 p.m. this Saturday. Tune into that. Now, the next one, Chief, is very interesting. It's our new show. That's going to be a live show, the Slay and Anchor show. And if it ain't Slay approved or Anchor tested, it's getting docked. It's going to be our pretty much live show. We're going to do live reviews of products that Chief and I both have. So that's going to be a pretty cool show. I think we decided every other Tuesday, 7 p.m., Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like
Short.
hour long. Yeah.
Yeah, like 30 minutes to 40 minutes at the longest. We're probably going to do what, Chief? Maybe like one or maybe at the most 3 products that we're going to be reviewing.
Yeah.
That we have. Yeah. So definitely check that out. It's going to be a fun show to do. We will definitely have fun with that. And next up, end of summer sale. We got end of summer special by Lion's Mane, 1 ounce oil or 2 ounce balm, $35. 1 ounce oil or 4 ounce balm, 45. But I'll tell you what, guys, I've got the Big Kahuna in, and I'll tell you what, man, it is amazing. You don't want to miss out on this amazing scent profile, man. I love it. The balm works really good in my beard. I know you've been trying out Lion's Mane for a little while, Chief, but I'll tell you what, he's a new up and coming company, and go out and check that out, and check him out. Give him some business. He's a great guy. Definitely check him out. And one of our favorites, Chief, Florida Boys Grooming, is dropping Apple Smolder this Friday. He's gonna be dropping it at 7 a.m. So yeah, check him out. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. Matt drops awesome stuff.
Yeah, I've talked to Matt about that one. That it's going to
Right.
be a little different than
gonna
your
be
usual.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. So that leads us into what's in your beard today. Bishop, why don't you start this off?
Well, I got citrus bomb from Raven.
Yeah, yeah. How you liking it, brother?
I like it pretty good. I also have his that new border that he have, and it's kind of citrusy. So I put it both together. Pretty good.
Right, right. Yeah, I tell you, Raven's got some good stuff. I actually wore a Raven last week, and did you get Nevermore, Bishop?
No,
I'll tell you what, I
that's
did.
the only one I have not.
Definitely get it. It is very special, very special. What about you, Chief?
I went with this giant 2 ounce bottle of Agent Orange from Stacy at Wicked Wednesday for the big part of my day, and then I got my shower after I cut grass because that seems like all I do anymore is cut grass. And then I went to
Right,
the mailbox on the tractor, like you do out in the country. Had a little
right.
package in the mail today from Ronnie, and this is super cool. And I want to talk about it later on. This is
Sure.
the Hemp Wizard Buckeye Beard Battle 3 oil. And okay. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah. We'll
right,
talk about that a little bit more in detail later.
right. Well, I've got Big Kahuna by Lion's Mane in. First time trying his products, got it in, and I gotta tell you, man, I am thoroughly impressed right off the bat with this stuff. I got the oil in, and I got his balm in, and I'm enjoying it, man. It's really good. I'll be wearing his stuff this week, but yeah, definitely fantastic. And Chief, we got something new we're gonna talk about. Elf
We.
Team 6 selection.
Yes. So you are a vampire, obviously. You never sleep. You've got like 62 shows you do in a 24-hour period. It's freaking crazy. So why not add more fuel to the fire?
Sure.
This is something Dino and I've been talking about for a while. I'm 55 years old. I'm kind of into fitness. I'm not a huge fitness guru by any means, but I like to throw my headphones on and lift my weights and get out of my head for a little while. But Elf Team 6, it's not a real team or anything like that. We all know that. It's something fun. And this, I kind of want to make like a community thing where people of our age, 40s, 50s, you get a couple things out of it. You get a little bit of exercise, you get a little bit of knowledge, you get a little bit of community service. So there's going to be some certain things you're going to need to ping on if you want to be an honorary member of Elf Team 6. Now, I am the chief of Elf Team 6. So I'm going to be all the training. I'm going to be the cadre instructor of this team. So I'm going to put you through the paces.
Wait a minute,
And then-
hold on a second. Do you see you're already knife handing?
Was
Chief?
I doing
That's
that?
awesome.
Was
Yeah,
I
you're
doing that?
already
Yeah,
knife
you
handing.
would.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He didn't even realize that. That was
That's
funny.
awesome.
He didn't
So-
even realize that.
So I'm going to be the trainer, and I'm going to give you like 3, maybe 4 things to do, and they're not going to be hard. Okay. We're going to start out with walking. We're going to park our car at the end of the parking lot. We're going to power walk into the building. We're going to power walk out. We're not going to go into the gym and deadlift 315 pounds. We're not going to do all that. I want to get people moving. Okay. We're going to ramp it up a little bit. We're going to do power walking with some soup cans. We're going to do some push-ups on our steps. We're going to do things like that. But we're going to read so many pages of a book per day. We're going to make us a civilian smile. We're going to open a door for people. We're going to do something good for somebody. Okay. So there's a couple things we need to ping on. And if you pass my test, I give the name up to Tactical Santa for approval. And then he ultimately talks to Santa, Tom, about bringing you in to guard Santa Tom as an honorary Elf Team 6 member. Did I miss anything?
No, and if people want, there is a Tactical Santa Order Facebook page on Facebook. Go join it, and if you want to be part of this, you just post you're in. You want to be on Elf Team 6 selection. We're gonna be running. I think, Chief, we were kind of talking this first one. It might run like 8 weeks, I believe. So if you want to get in, and we're probably going to start it in, I would say, probably a week or two. There's going to be an intro video that Chief and I are going to do. Look for that. We're going to put it up on YouTube, and it will be explaining more. But you definitely want to sign up. Don't miss out on it. And Chief, let me ask you this. What if somebody's in their 20s or 30s? They can still participate, right?
Sure. Ladies too, no problem. Like I said,
Ladies,
it's
yeah.
for
Ladies,
everybody.
definitely.
You don't have to have a
Right.
beard. We just want to get
Right.
people moving, get people reading, get people,
Right.
social, things like that.
Right.
It's not extensive on your body. You won't be lifting
Right.
weights, taking creatine, drinking protein powder. You
Right.
won't. We're just
Right.
going to get people moving and thinking.
Get it moving, moral compass,
Yeah.
self-improvement,
Sure.
doing things, and that. But
Mhm.
Chief, the only thing you gotta do now is give people some determination, like why they want give us a gun show, Chief. Give us a gun show.
want to be part of this, baby? Oh yeah.
There we go. Enough said. So please reach out, go to the Tactical Santa Order page, be part of the Tactical Santa Order, and sign up for Elf Team 6 selection. It's going to be a fun time you don't want to be missed. And with that being said, guess what we have, Chief? We have a unpaid promotional sponsorship.
Monday Night Mayhem crew. Monday Night Mayhem is brought to you by, since Bishop was feeling so crappy on Sunday, Gentle Chewables Laxatives. They are in strawberry, raspberry, and cherry. Get you some if you got plugged up and just full of it.
Jesus.
Thank you, sponsor.
Hey, I'm glad that he keep up with me.
Oh,
Somebody got to
man.
keep you regular.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man. Well, alrighty, Chief. Let's get in some topics, guys. And I know, Chief, you had one you wanted to get in.
Yeah. Brutal weekend. Okay.
Clarify, you're not too young, Ray Smokey. Sign up.
Sign
It's
up,
for everybody.
baby. Let's talk a little bit about work ethic and generations. Like I said, this weekend was brutal, and I've got a pretty physical job. And like I said, I'm 55, and I think generations are built differently. The younger kids, and I call them kids, they can be in their 20s and 30s. You know what I'm saying? But the younger generation, when they hear the word, or hey, it's going to be a long night, or hey, the volume's high, or anything, they're like, oh, hands up, I'm out. And then they PPTO, use protected time, and they leave. Well, what's that do? That
Right.
puts more work on me, you, him, everybody else has to pick up everybody that leaves. So I don't understand where this comes from. When I grew up, it was a different time. Like there was no getting out of anything. If you were told to do something,
You do it.
you better have it done. And
Right.
if not, there was severe consequences because, our grandparents and parents, I'm pretty sure that was just
Right.
like mine, would whoop your ass in a heartbeat.
Right.
So you had to get whatever the hell chore you had done.
Right.
So somebody tell me what the hell's going on with this generation.
Yes. The Bedlam discount is still
Right.
run. It is a show discount. Gotbedlam.com. Bedlam
Yeah,
discount code Mayhem20 is still, yes, it's still active. What about you, Bishop? What do you think about this topic?
Man, it's I can't I do not disagree with what Chief is saying. Is totally true. This generation is I'm surprised the generation, yes, I'm surprised the generation have made it. They would have not made it in our time on the 80s, not even 90, early 90s. I don't think this generation would have not made it back then. Work ethics are not the same.
Right.
Look, I told you, you guys know that I work for Amazon. So you work for Amazon. If you don't
Right.
want to go to work for whatever reason, you don't even have to
Right.
call them. You
Right.
got six. You got six. They call, no show with pay. You could do it 6 times.
With pay?
Yeah, with pay.
That's the freaking problem.
Now there's another one. Now I thought that was crazy. This one is crazier.
Right.
If you and I'm telling you this, and I can't even tell you this with a straight face. If you work in the warehouse and you need me time for whatever reason, you could go in the corner in the air conditioner and go to work, and they pay you for that me time. And you could do
Right.
that every day of the week. Now tell me about
Right.
that.
Right.
I remember when it was me time. When you needed me time, you go to the bathroom for at least 10 minutes. That was me time. I mean, that's this is how bad it is, man. There's no ethic. I mean,
Right.
back then you wanted something, you work hard at it, and you get it.
Right.
Well, they've got to run out of vacation time and protected time and all those free times. They've got to run out, and they've got to run out of
Right.
points and what have you.
So
But they still
Amazon don't believe in points. Amazon believe in, and I hate I'm talking about it because I work for them. But it's the people in the warehouse that, like I said, they have so many accumulated PTO vacation, and then they have, dude, I'm not lying to you, they could call off almost a whole week before they get in trouble,
Right.
and that's on pay. I mean, once you use that pay time is kind of like PTO, kind of like PTO, but they got PTO, and then they got that you don't call, you still get pay. They got like
Right.
almost a week of that they could get and not get in trouble.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's insane.
it's crazy. The worst I ever had to deal with it was when I was running. So I was part of a crew that ran concerts that came into the city of Pontiac. So I was always running barricade crew, these security crews, right? And when it'd be hot out, and we had an outside venue, right? And if it got hot, people would just not show up, right? So now I'm like, I need a security staff of 120, and now I'm down to 70, trying to make it work, right? And the problem is it makes extra work for everybody. And then especially with these things where it was, catching crowd surfers, now people are in there, 3 or 4 shifts instead of 1 shift, and sometimes not eating, and all that. So I mean, it just makes everything harder. One thing that so when I was younger, I learned a very valuable lesson from my father. Supposed to go to work at the restaurant, right? Now I'm a young kid, 18 years old, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm not going. So he calls my phone, I don't answer the phone, right? Well, my dad is old school Greek guy, right? He leaves the restaurant, hops in his car, and we only live like literally 2 blocks away from the restaurant, right? Gets in his car, comes speeding to come get me, gets pulled over by the cops, right? Because he's
Oh, he's
speeding.
mad.
Now that fuels him more, right? Gets to my house, opens the door, comes in, blows my door open, right? At my bedroom, blows it open and goes, "You need to work." I'm like, "I don't feel good." He goes, "Well, if you're not in the hospital and you're not in the morgue, you go to work." I'm like, "Yes, sir." I got up, got it, so that instilled it into me is that, like, if I got to go to work, if I'm not in the hospital, if I'm in the morgue, I'm going to work. And I think another thing that you can talk about on this too is what drives me crazy is I do a lot of charity events, like firearms charity events where we sign up, and we go do this. And it always bothers me when all these people sign up and then they don't show. I'm like, if I
Mhm.
gave you my word that
Yes.
I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. I don't care how much it sucks. If I told you I gave you
Yes.
my word, I'm going to follow through because people remember that, right?
Oh.
Like it could be super bad. I don't want to be there, but you know what? I gave you my word. I'm going to go and I'm going to do what I told you I was going to do, right? And I think that's another problem with this new generation is it's like their word doesn't mean anything, right? It doesn't hold. They don't hold to their word, so it means nothing anymore.
That's funny you mentioned that. The boss asked me the other day, he says, "Hey, you got a CBL. Would you mind doing that today?" I said, "Sure, no problem."
Right.
End of the night comes, I'm getting ready to leave. And he says, "Hey, did you do that CBL?" And he's a younger guy, probably
Right.
40-ish. And I
Right.
said, "Hey, man, did I tell you I was going to do it?" He said, "Yeah, but I'm just checking." I said, "You don't need to check on me. I'm a grown ass man. I told you I was going to do it. I did it.
Right.
It's done. Don't ever ask me again." I was kind of a dick to him, but that's just, it's just the way I am.
Right.
I told you I was going to
Right.
do it. I don't slip.
And that's the thing though is that younger guys don't get that about guys our age, right? It's like if I tell you I'm going to do something, it's done. There's a couple things like where I work, right? I'm usually there at least a half hour early, right?
Yep.
I'm the guy that lives the second farthest away from the store, right? And I'm there a half hour. I literally have a guy that lives 5 minutes away and he's always 10 minutes late. And I'm like, how is that even possible? You know what I mean? Like, these guys don't get it. Like, be early. You know what I mean? Because I hate to say it like this, but in my older age, dude, I have no tolerance for slackers. I
Yeah.
don't. Like, everybody can come up with an excuse, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've heard oh, well, there was construction. Yeah, you knew that 3 days ago, right? Why didn't
Yeah.
you leave earlier? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
So
all these excuses.
funny that he just brought that up. This is how I mean, and Chris von True Norm made a good point in there where he said about his nephew got a job and they offer
Right.
him $1 more just to be there daily. That's crazy.
Right.
But so you guys know that I manage 47 drivers.
Mm-hmm.
And we paid these drivers half an hour to be there half an hour early just so they don't be late.
Right.
So if their shift starts at 7 o'clock, we told them to be there at 7:30 and they get paid for the whole time they're there just so they don't be
Right.
late.
Right.
I think one of the most disrespectful things is showing up late to anything. It could be a
Yeah.
barbecue I invited you over to. What time's it start?
Right.
Starts at
Right.
2. We'll be, eating at 2:30,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. And you show up at 3 and everybody's already eaten.
Yep.
But military men are never late. You
Right.
show up, you go on watch, you show up 15, 20 minutes early, for the simple fact that if I show up to relieve you and the place
Right.
is a mess or things aren't squared away or even the trash ain't taken out or coffee, let's just say that.
Right.
You better have your shit together before I relieve you. If not, you're going to be here longer than you need to be.
Right.
But
Right.
you're always early.
That brings up another thing that you kind of mentioned, right? So you want to know what really pisses me off is when somebody doesn't finish the job, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, I'm sitting there, we were cleaning the range last Sunday, right? And I gathered everything up, got all the garbage out, except for one. I looked at the guys cleaning the range, they're sweeping. I said, look, when you guys are done, use this garbage, take it out. And the guy looks at me and goes, well, there's only going to be this much in the garbage, so we can wait till Tuesday. I'm like, no. I'm like, you can take it out. And he's like looking at me like, well, there's only so much. I'm like, I don't care. Take it out. If you leave the schmeg in the range, it's going to stink the range up. And he's just like looking at me like, well, I'm like, listen, you're going to take the garbage out.
Yeah. I'm not asking
Because
now.
that's what you're going to do, right? And I don't understand that. You ever notice that when people, so do you find at where you work that people like they spend so much time making excuses when you're like, dude, if you would just do the job, you would have
Yeah.
been done by now, and that irks me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Well, if they're paying you, get your ass to work.
It's funny because I used to do what Chief used to do. I used to work for a
Right.
company over here. It's called Bar and S. They do the hot dogs and all that stuff, the cheese. And
Right.
you have a time to start, but you don't have a time to finish. And all these guys will cry because oh man, I gotta get out. You get paid by the hour. I got guys now that they work. So when you driving trucks, your main goal is on driving trucks is you want to get a job where you get paid by the hour, right? Because most of the jobs pay either by the mile or they get paid by the trip. So the main
Right.
goal is get a job where you get paid by the hour, right?
Right.
These guys get paid by the hour, no matter if they're waiting, if there's an accident, they get paid by the hour.
Sure.
And daily, if not once, 3 times a day, I get messages about they're crying and complaining because, oh, I'm here waiting. I told them, you get paid by the hour. It's just the basics, it just
Right. Right.
there's no work ethics anymore. I mean, not like I used to. Like we used to have work ethic. I just that's going down.
Right. And that's the funny thing too is I've noticed. So I am what's called a training counselor. So I can certify instructors, right? So once they sign up and they want to become an instructor, they have to do the online training, and it has to be done 48 hours before they come see me, right? And it's always the younger generation. I get them, they're like, they'll show up, and I'll be like, you didn't get the online done. Like, well, I can do it some other time. Like, no, you don't understand. If it's not done, you can't be here. And they're like, well, can't you do something about that? I'm like, no, I can't.
You can
Right.
get
I'm
out,
like,
but you can
Yeah.
do.
right. I'm like, if you don't have the prerequisite done, we can't go farther. And then they think I'm picking on them. Like, what part? Like, if you can't follow instructions, right? how good of it, like, I hate to say it this way, but I have no faith that you're gonna be a good
No,
instructor if you can't
red
follow
flag.
directions. Right,
Red
red
flag.
flag right there. And I
Right.
tell them, I'm like, "Well, you just gotta take it up with corporate because in all actuality, it's, it's USCCA, so they can deal with them, and USCCA will put the smack down," but they're always like, "Well, can't you?" I'm like, "No, I can't do anything to skirt this." Like, you knew, you had plenty of time. I mean, it takes maybe 3.5, 4 hours to do, right? If you want this cert so bad, then you would have made time and got this done. I'm like, I'm not playing games, you know?
Yeah, they want you to do something shady because they didn't do their part.
Right. Yeah. And that's, I've noticed that with, it's probably bad that we're signaling out the younger generation, but I mean, I think every generation has those people, right? That always want you to like bend rules for them because, well, you're in the position you can bend the rule. I'm like, I'm not bending the rule for you. I mean, I get asked all the time. I get people that come into the gun store that I work at, and they're like, "Hey, can I take a private CPO class with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem. This is the price." And they're like, "Well, can I give you extra and you just sign a certificate for me?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Well, no, I'll give you more." I'm like, "So you want me to lose my license, my
Right.
certification over $100, right?" I'm like, "No, thank you." And they get all offended. They're like, "Well, this guy." I'm like, "Well, go see that guy. Why are you talking to
Yeah.
me? Go see that guy. I'm not willing to do that. That's my name that goes on that certificate, right? No
Right.
way."
You
And
want to
and
hear something funny?
Mhm.
My son was a manager up where I worked, and he was weekday and I'm weekend, and he came up
Right,
some short staffed, and he's like, "Hey," he calls me up. He says, "Hey, Pop," he says, "Can you come in and help me out?" And I'm like, "Sure." You need me for the full shift or whatever, whatever. She said, "We'll play it
right.
by ear." So I'm driving a forklift, and I ripped out one of those pull chains that starts the wrap machine
Yeah,
right out of the ceiling, and it's like 30 feet in the air, So
right,
it lands on the ground. I took it up to his desk. I'm like, "Hey, son, I ripped this out of the ceiling with the
right,
lift." And he's like, "All right, cool. I'll get maintenance to fix it." Well, an hour later, over the PA, I hear my name paged to the desk. And I went up there for my write up my son gave me for ripping that out of the ceiling. And you know
right,
what? I wasn't mad at all because
right.
I
You
kind
did
of
the right
probably
thing.
would have been if he didn't write me up because
Right.
he did
right,
his freaking job.
right.
Yeah.
And we've got another unpaid promotion.
Monday Night Mayhem. Tonight's Mayhem and this generation probably needs some Monster Test Testosterone Booster. Pop a pill and maybe you can get to work and actually do your job.
That one is a good one. That was a good one though. That was a
Right,
good
That
one.
was good.
right. You know,
Pop.
here's something else, Chief, and Bishop, let me ask you this. Another one of my pet peeves at work is when people don't own up to what they did, right?
Yeah.
Like, here's my thing. Mistakes happen, right?
Right?
If you come like, I hate finding out "Oh, look at this," and nobody told me, right? I'm like, "Why didn't you just tell me?" Right? If you tell me, we can solve it, it's no big thing, but when you try to hide it, like, there's no need to be shady about this or hide it, just own it. Own it, and we'll get past this, and we'll make it right? I hate dealing with that,
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
know?
Listen, we have a lot of an accidents happen, man. And I told these guys all the time, I could cover you, I could work with you as long as you let me know, right?
Yeah.
Right,
If you don't let me know, then I can't cover you. So we have this
right,
guy ask me, this happened yesterday, the day before yesterday, asked me, bug me all day for extra shift, right?
right,
And I was like, all right. And he goes, man, anything comes up, give it to me. I want it. I was like, okay. I said, keep watching, right? Keep watching you because everything's done by the phone. Keep watching your phone. Something pop up at 1 o'clock. I sent him a text. I said, hey man, this is your route. You got to be there. That route
right,
wasn't leaving until like 9 o'clock. I sent
right,
him 4 texts, 3 phone calls. The dude let me down. So he didn't work that day. He didn't work. He
right,
won't work until Friday, and he's not allowed to pick extra shifts for 2 weeks.
Good.
Now
right,
he's calling me crying because he needs the money. Yeah,
right.
you need the
I'm gonna
money.
I'm I'm gonna address this because I'll tell you what. So Renee says unpopular opinion, but I don't know why all of this micromanaging matters if the employee is performing well and excels at their job. So let me tell you something that used to happen to me. So you imagine I used to get hired to do protection, right? And usually I deal with managers or somebody corporate, right? And then all of a sudden I'm on the job and I'm bodyguarding said person, and now a road manager wants to tell me, well, you should be doing this, this, and this, and this. And I'm like, well, if you know better than me, why are you not doing the job? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, listen, like, I don't need to be micromanaged. I used to tell them that. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. If you don't trust me, get somebody else, or if you think you can do it better, then you do it, because trying to micromanage me is only making it bad for the client, right? Because you don't know anything about security, but you want to tell me how to do this. That's going to be very bad. But I
Yep.
mean, I'm sure it happens. I'm sure you guys have run into this where you get people that it's like they can't give that power away. They have to have the power over everybody to tell them what to do,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's bad when it goes down that way, you know.
I don't like micromanaging, but I mean, look, I get these guys where I work at, they have the
Sure.
freedom. I only, so I go to the yard. I try to go there as least as we don't have an office. So at my office in my car, of course, gas is expensive. It's hot as hell. So I
Right.
I try to go there. I communicate with with the maintenance guys. Unless they need me to go buy parts, I go buy the parts, stop by the yard, make sure everything's good, and then So on a regular week, I probably 2 times a week, three the most. But
Right.
man, my phone is my wife hates my phone because he's on 24/7, even on Sundays.
Right.
But I don't like micromanaging. But the problem is you got some, and I don't want to say all generations because it's not all generation, but you got some
Right.
people that they
Right.
want to be micromanaged.
Sure. Sure. And that's what I'm saying is, if you've got an employee, though, if you have an employee or you are the employee that has no problem, you're doing the job, you're getting it done, you're meeting expectations, or you're over delivering, right? There
Right.
shouldn't be any micromanaging there, right? Like, hey, this person's good, let them do their thing, right? Now, if you are one of those that's a slacker, or you do need somebody to hold your hand and direct you all day long, that's a different story. But when you got all stars, all-star employee, all you're going to do when you micromanage is you're going to be like, you know what? I don't need this. You don't need to be telling me. You don't need to be on my back, because that's how they're going to view it. They're going to be like, this person's on my back. Why are they on my back when I'm overperforming? I'm not underperforming, right? So
100%.
yeah, that's one of those things.
Mm.
Seen it happen a lot.
A
You
lot.
know, yeah, yep,
Fortunately,
right.
So what else we got to talk about?
It's one of them nights, man. Whatever you guys want to talk about, rock and roll, man.
have you
What should
guys
we
had
talk
any
about, Jeff?
problem? So let me ask you this, since he brought it up. I felt something on me. Sorry. Have you guys had any problems with the postal service lately?
Mm-mm.
And
Mm-mm.
I'm not talking about the company sending stuff late or
Yep.
anything like that. I'm just talking about that. Man, I have this. I used to have an awesome postal guy, and I guess he either retired or he's in. I'm guessing 3-week vacation or he got fired. But he used to be awesome, man. Uh, he knew what to do. I used to have a sign, and I always tell them put it to the side door because I got cameras and I live on a main street. You leave something in the front step, it's gonna disappear, right?
Right.
I had to put a camera on the front. I got this new, I have this new mailman. I got him on camera, man. I have him with the package from the curb of the street, and the package said fragile. He threw the package, and it's about, man, I got to tell you, it's probably about 1,500 feet from the curb to where he threw it on my door,
How
and
far?
about 1,500 feet.
1,500 feet?
Yeah,
And he just
yep.
threw it.
He just threw it. You could see on the video that he went like that and just threw it.
I think I'd be meeting his ass the next time he dropped something off.
Oh, listen. So the next time he come over, I waited, and I told him I had to talk to him. I showed him the video. He goes, "Well, I don't know what you're talking about." So that's okay. So I just finished the conversation, and then I went in to the post office man, and oh man, I got him in trouble. I told him I don't want him here no more. I had to open a PO box because he's not allowed in my house at all.
Well, if he's doing that to you, you think you're
Yeah.
the only one? No.
Yeah, that's what I say. So, hey, your guys' friends here, the maker.
Our guy.
Yeah, he said good evening, number one, and chosen 1 and 2.
Oh, I see him. Well, hello, sir. Or person. I don't
Mr. Maker,
Mr.
he,
Maker.
he, she, or you, sir,
Yeah.
you person. Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, look, I'm Demon Worthy. Thank you. I'm honored by your. I'm okay. You know, opinions is like I don't know. You know what they say.
That's
I
a
gotta
long
keep.
toss. You're right.
I gotta
Wayne
keep it
Jim.
PG-13.
What, did we lose the restream screwing up again?
Yeah, it's screwing up again. It's telling me my embedded link is invalid. I don't know.
Oh.
Every once in a while, I get these weird thing. You know.
Oh man,
Interesting.
that made
Yep.
me laugh right there. I needed that.
Right.
I guess I'm unworthy. Oh, man.
I'm gonna try to get this going really quick.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's
Chief. So well Dino though that man, like I said, when I used to work for Bar S, it was all in a man, it was always like 45, 35 and degrees, and sometimes when you go in the freezer side, it was minus, right?
Oh, brutal.
Man, and we had guys dropping the pallets when they drop it in the freezer. That was the worst, man. We got to go in there, and of course, the freezer doors have to open and close,
Yeah.
and then they close. Yeah, picking up a whole pallet, that was brutal.
Dude, I had to go over. I work on the warm side, let's call it. There's
Right.
there's no refrigeration. I had to go over and help cold side because they were short staffed Friday,
Right.
and it was so bad. The pallets that were getting loaded were stored in the freezer and in the meat area. It was just total chaos. So I'm in and out of that freezer with
Oh, yeah.
bare minimum clothing on. It was brutal cold. Yeah,
Do you guys use the standing up forklift or the sit down ones?
the stand up. They don't let you sit down anywhere.
Hey, I gotta say something. Hey, Maker, I'm unworthy to you, but to all them beautiful people right there, I guess I'm worthy. Because he said I was unworthy, so you know.
Your comments are deemed dumb.
Yeah. So oh boy, you better come out with some bangers. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, big bangers for the price. That
Yeah,
price is
some fire. I mean, yeah.
insane. Well, hey, since Dino's working on that, let's talk about this product I got in today. And
Yeah.
I've never ever seen an owner do something like this. Buckeye Beard Battle's coming up next month. Well, Flaming Beard sent me a package, and let's see. I don't know how well you see that, but
I can see it.
it says Hemp Wizard at the top, Buckeye Beard Battle 3, and her name, Ricky and Ronnie's name, Flaming Beard, is real small at the bottom. What company out there would do that? Put the host of that event's name on the bottle and send the 18 or 20 bottles to that event to be sold and given to Combat to Kayaks.
Wow.
That is top choice owner right there that just went above and beyond and put somebody else's company on their bottle and said, hey, sell these and give all that to donations to Combat and Kayaks.
Do you know what kind of what scent profile is it?
Yeah, it's an Ohio flavor. It's like a little bit of leather, chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter. I don't have my glasses on.
Wow.
Vanilla swirl, tonka bean, peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter chocolate.
Thank you, Renee, for that. I appreciate it. Oh, I think his comments, his opinion don't matter to me, honest. I don't,
I want the Maker to stalk me the way he stalks Baker. Okay. That's so funny because the bodyguard me laughs at that because I've never met somebody who goes, hey, I wish I had a stalker. I always got paid to stop stalkers. But yeah. So are you been talking about Buckeye Beer Battle?
Yeah, you were gone and we were hating on work a little bit. And
so let's see here. Why don't we bring Buckeye Beer Battle up and I'll be right back, fellas. I got something special.
Oh, you got to see this. I know what's coming. I know what's coming. Yeah, so Rick and Ronnie, once again, that's really awesome that you made something with your company, put somebody else's company name on it, and said, hey, all this goes to donations. Top choice.
Yep, definitely.
All right, fellas, for all you out there, so number one, Tactical Santa's got the Tactical Santa belt, right? I'm already a champion, but you want to know what? Tactical Santa is a 2-title champion.
Wow,
right
that
there.
is amazing. That's
So this is actually the belt that can be won at the Buckeye Beard
Flip it.
Battle. I gotta get this thing. This thing's big, dude.
It
This
is
thing
big.
is big.
Dude, I thought
There
yours
we
was
go.
big. That thing is huge.
Right. So we got this right here.
Uh-oh, can't see it.
Well, there we go. Can we see it now? There we go.
not a little bit.
Yeah, let me do this really quick.
Yeah,
Let me
turn that
turn this off. Let me turn there we go.
Putting on the
Right here,
Ritz.
folks. There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then on the side, we got that.
Wow.
And we got that on the other side. And the most amazing thing is this thing is big.
Holy.
So, yeah. So for anybody who's 4X or 5X, no worries. This will fit you. But like I said, this is the overall best
Best in
in
show.
place, best in show at Buckeye Beer Battle. So this is all handcrafted by Jacked Up Leatherworks, Jacob. And I gotta tell you, man, this thing is awesome. It's very nice. But you know,
What did you say hours wise was in that? There was astronomical.
I don't want to misspeak. I can't remember if
Why?
they said 150 hours or how many.
That
I
thing
can't remember.
is banging.
Right.
And somebody
But, you know,
is going to
Mhm.
walk away with that.
right.
Holy cow.
So
You
you,
know,
guys
it-
know. You guys
it
know
kinda-
something.
It kind of saddens me because, you know, I got one title, and since I'm a judge, I can't compete. So I don't have a chance to be the 2-title Tactical Santa, you know. So
Hey, spin that bad
I
boy.
just
There you
gotta
go.
stay. I just gotta stay with this one, right?
Yeah, right. Hey, do you
So-
guys know? Do you guys know why he made it? Because he asked me for my size because he knows I'm winning. That's why he made it like that. Because that's belt's made for me.
Let's see that beard, Bishop. Let's see that beard. Man, you better hope that thing grows a little bit more before
Oh,
Buckeye. You got some
couple
stiff competition, brother.
Remember,
You got some-
it's best of show. It's not only the beer.
right.
No,
We will
I'm
see. Yeah,
pretty sure.
Well, it is both actually, but you know what I mean.
right.
Hey, they sell stanchions. You know, I was thinking about some stanchions.
Extension.
Get some off of Bianca.
Hey, and also I heard Bianca's going.
Nice. Whiskerina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, tell
Well,
her to
looks like-
leave me alone. Leave me
It
alone.
looks like we have another unpaid promotion.
Monday Night Mayhem. Tonight's Monday Night Mayhem is brought to you by Delay Numbing Spray. For if your gun was to shoot your shot too fast, numb it up. Dino, that one's for you.
I don't even have words for that one. I don't even have words for that.
What
Oh,
is wrong
boy.
with him?
I don't know. You know, I'm gonna get blamed too because I created the monster, right? So yeah. Numbing spray definitely wasn't on my bingo card tonight or my bucket list, but right.
Wow.
Anyway,
Let's keep talking about that belt real quick because Jacob
right.
is doing a little something for the Tres Amigos with
Mhm.
that shelf. So it's gonna.
Right.
I still need to do something with it. I gotta paint it, stain it, burn it, something. It's still unfinished, but Jacob is going to do the leather on the drawers and the leather on the headers. So that thing is going to be dope.
Right. I did the math, and if you calculate the number of hours by 30, which is undervalued for his skill, it's over his $6,000 belt. Wow,
Man,
I better get insurance on this thing. I gotta transport.
you
this
better
thing to
put it in the
Ohio.
safe.
Yeah.
Right.
You better,
Oh
hey,
my
you better
God.
bring all you pew pews.
Right.
I didn't realize how big because yours
It's big.
was
No,
like
it's
a real size, but that's bigger.
That's
it's
bigger.
big.
Yeah, it's
No,
wider.
it's bigger. Yeah.
He went
It's
above and
bigger
beyond.
longer. Right. It is. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Jay
I
Summers
think it's
says
8
Bishop.
inches. I think it's like
What's
7 or 8.
There
I
we
mean,
go.
hey, I could do a measuring right now. I got a tape measure. I could see it.
Because they do.
But
Well, is he measuring from Is he bottom or that is bottom
for the
lip?
bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
be right back.
Yep.
I'm pretty good at carpentry. I'm going to say he's 6.5.
Yeah, he's probably somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man, mine's been growing back pretty quick, man.
I tell you, man, mine's so damn easy to take care of anymore.
Right.
Man, I do miss the long beard. I really do.
It's coming back. You know,
Mhm.
speaking of that, I actually talked to Johnny Cash today.
Did you?
Yep. Speaking of that, you know, we got to talk about that. So, folks, if you just remember Johnny Cash, we're gonna have him back on. But get some questions ready for Johnny Cash. Any kind of barber questions you want, and he's gonna answer them the next time we have him back on.
What'd you say earlier? How much was it?
6.5.
You're right on point, man. It's 6.5. It was 6, exactly 6.5. So you're
See,
good.
I
Right
don't play. I'll build you a house, man. I'll need to take measure.
Give the belt to the maker. Like, keep dumb comments from coming out of her mouth.
He won. Oh yeah.
Oh no, Mike's competing. You're done. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what'd be crazy though? It'd be crazy. Imagine, because like I said, who knows who this maker person is, right? You imagine if this maker person shows up at Buckeye Beer Battle and they've got some like beard down to their like ankles and all that.
And
Like,
wins.
Yeah.
And wins.
I'm gonna tell you what, as fair as I am as a judge, that can never happen. That can, dude. Oh man. You or he calls up somebody, you know, gets like Mitch Striker by, hey dude, I need you as a ringer. Gets a ringer and I'm like, oh, this is for the oh dude. I'd lose it, dude. I'd be like, no. But yeah. I'd be like, you gotta get it out of Chief's hands.
Yeah.
Chief's gonna protect that belt.
Yeah.
We're
So the
keeping that
security
belt out of
team's gonna-
bad hands.
Security
Right.
team's going to go to me after that with the belt as soon as you get there.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Oh man, that's funny. Chief,
You know, I
caught
gotta-
right on time, man.
I gotta tell you, it's coming. I gotta tell you, man, the Hemp Wizard has an amazing beard.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Like that first competition I did in Zion, right? I met up with the Wizard. I'm like, all right, cool. I had everybody come and they measure, right?
Mhm.
I measured mine. I'm like, oh, I'm in this one, right? And then Mike comes up like, oh, it's same category. I'm like,
Yeah.
seriously? Like, man. I'm like, it's over with. Yep.
Yeah, but you got the white beard going on. You know, that just
Yeah, but
stands out to me.
Yeah, but he's got like 4 feet of beard, man.
But he's the wizard, man. He's got the outfit
Right.
and everything. Yeah.
Right. How am I going to compete against it? You know, it was almost deja vu. It was like when we were at the Worlds, right? You and I were sitting in that back thing waiting, and all of a sudden everybody shows up. I'm like, well, Chief, I just
We're
don't
done.
want to finish last. Right? I just don't
We're
want to
done.
be last.
Yeah.
We're done. Yeah.
Hey, I've seen like this week. I've seen some of the videos of them guys with the really, really long beards, man. That had to take a lot to keep up. Just to walk and make sure you don't step on it. It's a lot.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
So here's a question: does the maker have a website? I thought I heard that somewhere. As far as I know, I haven't checked on it lately. I checked on it a week and a half ago. I know we were talking about it backstage. He has a website still, right, Bishop?
Yeah, he does. It's
Okay.
if you go on the Black Wow, whatever, it's in there. I have a picture of it, when I seen it.
Right.
He got
You know,
the 3 products. It's just
it used to, because the first time I put it in, autocorrect always wants to autocorrect me. It always comes up Black Cow. And I'm like, not Black Cow. I'm trying to find this one,
Yeah.
right? Because Black Cow came up like 4 times. Like, if it comes up again, I'm just not even going to try to do the website. But yeah,
Did you see that
supposedly he
dude's
does.
prices?
Yeah,
Good God.
all I got to say is this: if Maker's still in the room, we've heard crickets from you. Now we've got
Yep.
chosen tree, but I will tell you this: if you're charging $75, and I mean, I haven't really seen anything, but I'm assuming that's a 1 ounce beard oil is what.
Yeah, it is
Better
1
be a
ounce.
gallon.
I seen it. I've seen it on the website.
Right.
I'm actually looking for it, but it's 1 ounce and
Right.
$75 for 1 ounce, and then the beer butter, it's still like $60 for a 2 ounce beer butter or beer bomb, whatever.
Well, I'm going to tell you what: if he's still in the room or he's still listening, dude, if you're charging $75 for 1 ounce, you better come out swinging, dude, because this better be the best stuff imaginable on earth. I mean, it better have like unicorn and fairy dust and all this kind of whatever. I mean, this stuff's got to be fantastic because if not, man, like, yeah, I don't know. I've
Right.
never even heard that much.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Oops.
Let me see here. I gotta flip you around.
All right.
Mirror it. Boom. There we go. Wow.
Oil 75.
Wait a minute.
60
Made for what?
butter.
What does it say underneath that? I can't really read it. What's it say? What's the statement?
Exquisite and expensive material available. Gold, I guess. And it is when you look at the bottle, it says 1 ounce, $75 for 1 ounce, 2 ounce balm, 60, and 2 ounce butter, 60. But the funny thing, it don't say nothing about the ingredients.
Right.
So,
Who knows?
Yep.
Chief Slaybell wants to see something. I'm going to put you on the big screen. He wants to know if there's anything on the back. I don't think I've ever seen that shirt before, Chief.
No? Hold on.
Got that. Yep, got it on the front. And what's on the back, sir? He wants to know
I don't know
what's
if
on
I
the
can
back.
show you the back. Can you see it?
You got to flex, though.
Oh, yeah.
You got to flex when you do it. There we
Yeah,
go.
you can see it now.
Right. There we go. Yep. Heck yeah. I never seen that one before, Chief.
No. It's a pretty cool shirt.
No.
Pretty cool shirt. I don't know where you can get them, but it's a pretty cool shirt.
Hopefully soon, right? Hopefully
I got
soon.
a black one too.
But fellas, we have got, it looks like we've got another unpaid promotional. Here we go.
No more promotions tonight. Thank you, Monday Night Mayhem. It has been an honor. I just wanted to come back just to say you got to bring that swag, that riz, or whatever, because that belt, no matter if my beard is not as good as these guys, you ain't got the swag like 30 Spray J. Love you guys.
Oh, I think Jeff Harmon would have something to say about that.
Yeah.
I think Finest Mixed Breed would have something to
I've
say about
taken
that.
notes from Jeff Harmon. I'll just say that.
I think Bearded Chief might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
Right. Here's something. Brewer says, "Oh, I wonder if it's the former 607 then Blackhawk company. He was trying to charge $200 for a butter." What?
Yeah, it's better. Like I say, I'm with Brewers. Brewers saying that $75. I don't know if I could justify that. If anyone.
I mean, here's the problem though, right? Who's going to take a chance buying a $75 oil?
So I have another. You guys been here longer than me, but so I know there's some companies out there that their oil is expensive. I know that one with the skull. I don't know the name of it, but I know the skull.
Nicholas Beard Works.
Okay, but he's not that expensive. $75, right?
But it's 2 ounce.
No, I think it's 2 ounce. I actually got one. It's like $50
and it's
for 2 ounce.
Right.
Yeah. And his carrier blend is pretty good. But that's all subjective. But yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I think some of them are hand painted. The glass is hand painted too. So it's kind of one of those things, where you pay a little bit extra, but you get something pretty damn cool.
Because I think that one, if I probably wrong, but because I looked into that skull before, there's a way where you could get that oil without the skull, and it's cheaper. But I think I've seen it once, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah. You can get it. You can get it without the skulls, and it's cheaper. But I think when you get up in the high end blend, I think he only has it available in the skulls. Sentivitcher says maybe other makers need to raise their prices in that case. Definitely not, because this guy is a wacko, this person is a wacko. I think everybody's pretty priced right for the market, but doing what this person's doing, I don't know if they're putting that up there just to get attention.
People think it's you coming out with an oil company.
I've had like 4 people reach out to me and be like, "Oh, when's your?" I'm like, so it's probably, Chief, because you keep saying that I'm a vampire and I don't sleep. But I will assure you, I have enough on my plate. I am not going to be doing an oil company. I have no idea how to make this stuff. I mean, if it was a Kool-Aid company, that'd be easy enough.
I'd
I could
screw
mix
that up
Kool-Aid,
too.
put it in a jar, but right. You know, I'd probably put too much
I
sugar in
mess
there or
up my
something. But
protein shakes every damn day.
rest assured, I am not making a beard grooming
Yep.
company. It is not me. I don't have the time. I don't have the knowledge, and honestly, fellas, it's easier for me just to buy product than try to make product. So yeah, that's definitely not me.
And Mr.
Let's
Jeff
see
Hammond,
here.
I'm there with you. I can't wait to the book. I myself, I'm counting the days. I got a message from my she's kind of my sister-in-law who's making my outfit, and she's asking the right questions now. So
Right.
I'm excited. You know, so I am definitely excited.
So I did something cool. So Mr. Harmon, I have a fedora coming soon, and the reason is I'm piecing together an outfit. But here's the thing: I bought this fedora, so when I decide to come down and go suit shopping with Jeff Harmon, here's the hat,
Let's
Mr.
go.
Harmon. Help me pick something out and let's go and do that because, man, I'll tell you what, dude. Jeff Harmon is dapper, dude.
Super.
Like, he is the man. And I don't think I could think of a. Okay, I'll tell you what. There are 3 people that I would go suit shopping with that I know would not steer me wrong: Jeff Harmon, 30 Spray J, and Finest Mixed Breed with the wrist, right? Those 3, it would be, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that I would go with either, but I'm so excited because I was sitting there and God, I can't believe I'm a Braveheart. He's in the beard community. He does the hats. He does Scully's and all those hats. He has his own site. I cannot believe I can't remember his name at the moment. He's got his own site where he sells this stuff. But anyway, I reached out to him. And I'm like, hey, I'm looking for a fedora. And he goes, what kind? He showed me some styles. I'm like, this one. He goes, not a problem, man. I can have one ordered up and it'll come in a couple weeks. I'm like, awesome. So I'm excited about that because I'm like, I wanted to start off from top to bottom, right? So I figured if I got the hat picked, it'll be easy for Mr. Harmon to dapper me up. So yeah, that'll be definitely cool.
Swisher apparel.
Swisher, yes, Todd Swisher, yeah. Also, if you guys have not been to his site, bought some hats from him, dude, check him out, man. He does a lot in the community. He's super cool and always had really good experiences buying hats from him.
You know, you forgot somebody in that, and Baker just said what I was going to say.
Oh yeah,
Johnny Z.
What's that? Yes, Johnny Z. Yeah, I can't see. That's the problem. I got so much going on in the head, you know. Yeah, Johnny Z would definitely be another one. He is dapper. You know, another one. We had him on the show on Trace Amigos. EDC, no, Jump Master.
Oh yeah.
Jump Master. Yeah.
Well, that brings me to another point. I don't know what you're wearing as a judge, and I don't really think it matters too much. But Bishop, I know what his outfit for stage is going to be. But standing up and talking on the mic, I'm probably going to have a couple different outfits. So I'm actually probably going to go to Pittsburgh tomorrow or the next day and try to find something. Not like the Pac-Man outfit, but I think something something pretty cool.
Right.
You know, Jeff Harmon-ish. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bane Blend, your cherry scents are fantastic, man. I loved all of them. He sent me 3 mystery scents, and I kind of helped him tell him my opinion because I'm such a cherry guy. But they are awesome. If you guys haven't checked out his cherry scents, definitely check them out.
I tried from him. I just got it a couple days ago. Mau Tai from him. Wow. And it got cherry on it. It's pretty decent. I like that a lot.
Right. And he says, yep, it's got a 35% sale going on right now.
Hey,
the Hemp Wizard says, don't come to me for fashion advice. I almost exclusively wear old t-shirts and basketball shorts. I dress for comfort, not to. But see, you've got that huge beard, Hemp Wizard, where it doesn't matter. You always look amazing with that huge beard.
That is right.
Well, he's got the wizard outfit too that I'm sure he's going to wear on stage. So.
Heck yeah.
Glad to hear, Jay.
I got to find out from the Hemp Wizard. I got to reach out to him because, you know, I got to find out the information because my sister asked me, Bianca, she wants to know about if she could enter the Whiskerina or not. So, you know, she needs to find out some information. So.
You know, I would say she probably can, because when I was in Ghent, West Virginia, there was there's a guy, he goes to all the competition, but he's vegan something is his name, and he dressed up in the Whiskerina. Oh, well, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. He dressed up in the
Oh,
pinup
okay.
girl competition. Okay, but it should be
Yeah,
all right with the
that's what
Whiskerina.
I'm
I
hoping. I don't know, you know.
Yeah,
She said she's gonna get
right.
extensions for her, for you know, to look like a beer, and I don't know.
Right.
Why you shaking your head no
What?
for Bishop Chief?
You know what? Hell with it. Have fun.
It's for a
Right.
good cause, right? Right or wrong?
Hey, if you pay the
Right.
entry fee, I'm sure Mike will be cool with it.
That's right. That is right.
Right. Heck yeah.
Listen,
See, I've only got one outfit I'm doing that day, because the simple fact is I've got to remain comfortable, because we're getting skin ripped off
Oh
our
yeah.
back. So yeah, I got to be really comfortable. I got to be wearing something comfortable. I can't wear anything too crazy, but that's
yeah.
okay. You
Listen,
know.
I gotta say this. So Saturday show, we were talking about Bianca and Johnny, not Johnny, Finest brought it up, and Johnny brought it up, and then they were, I know what you're talking about, and then
Well, hold on a second. Where does 30 Spray J come up with
I
this,
think he's
man?
having fantasies about
Spray,
Bianca or something. I don't know
Spray. What
why.
is going on with you, Spray? And this is, you know, this Jeff Harmon. It was Vegan Al that
Right.
dressed up. So yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
back to the story. So Johnny C had not seen Bianca at all, right? And of course, Elegant Sasquatch and Mixed Breed, of course, was, hey, yeah, go get it, go get it. She's at your house, right? Go get it. So I did the blackout and then went go get it. Dude, Johnny's face was priceless when he seen her. He was like,
Right.
I thought you were talking, I guess through you could hear them. He goes, what she looks like.
Oh,
Yeah, man, it
man.
was funny. It was
Oh,
funny.
boy.
Ray says you better brush up on your pole dancing.
Bianca should show off her pole dancing
Yeah,
skills.
I know.
You know, Ray Smokey and 30 Spray J, man. I'll tell you, they are sharks, man. They get a little bit of blood in the water, man, and they are circling, man.
Yeah,
You know.
man, I'm telling you.
Good.
Oh man, it's gonna be something else, but it's gonna be such a fun time. But you know, we still have. Let me see here. I gotta pull it up. We're gonna go right to the Chiefs pick.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
One.
All right, this is just little topics that everyone should know or talk about, okay? And this one, stay away from those who stay close to everyone and discuss.
So this is definitely true. You ever notice at work, you'll get these guys that are friends with everybody, right? And the best thing about that person is if you ever want to spread a
Oh yeah.
rumor, right? You just let that person know and they're telling everybody, right? This is kind of caveat to that. Something that I truly believe in along this is that people you work with are not your
No.
friends. They're not your friends. It is a ladder, right? Everybody's trying to climb the ladder. So be very aware of that. And especially somebody who's friends with everybody, they're a chameleon. And you know, like in my world when I was bodyguarding, I used to have to spot people like that. You know, like, hey, this person is not who you think they are. They're going to give you, you know, lip service over here while over there they're talking bad about you. So be very, very, very careful about people who are friends with everybody.
Yeah.
That's my
Bishop?
take on it.
You know, I try to be as nice as possible to everybody. I guess you could say I'm a friendly guy. I try to make friends well with everybody. But you do. I agree with what Dino said. You have to watch. You know, you have to watch them kind of people because they will throw you under the bus in a heartbeat, and they will do that to climb the ladder sometimes. You know,
Right.
man, to be honest, do I want to climb the ladder because they recognize my hard work, or do I want to climb the ladder because I'm gonna step over somebody, especially, you know, I believe in karma. So usually what you do,
Right.
you know, if you do to somebody,
Right.
even if to climb around or get to the top, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall harder than that, right? So I believe on that.
Right.
So I just try to stay positive. I treat everybody with respect. Try to, anyways. I'm human. Sometimes I make mistakes, but like I said before, if I ever make a mistake, I'll be the first one to tell you I apologize, because my
Right.
dad and my grandfather always showed me a real man will always apologize if they're wrong. So
True.
Right. Going off what Chief said about me being the vampire mode that I have, the mind. I always try to make it that I'm playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers, because I need to see 3 steps, 4 steps ahead of everybody, especially with people like that.
Right.
That way, you know what you're getting into, and you'd be like, okay, I know what to expect. This is coming. This is coming. Because the worst thing is when you're at work and you get blindsided by something. So being able to figure that out and see, like, yep,
Right.
this is coming because I know the track record of this person.
Yep.
You know,
Chief, let me ask you something, and Dino too. But especially you, Chief, because I know this in the back of your head because you're a military guy, and I do this. I've been doing this since I started 21 years since I started driving trucks. I'm always, and it's good for my defensive driving when I teach this to the guys. But do you always not just watching over your back, but always in your head, you scanning the room and preparing for the unexpected? Because I do. I mean, I do it with driving. I always scan ahead and just prepare for, even when I'm riding with my wife in the car. I'm always watching
right?
and prepare for, hey, if this happened, what do I do? Do you do that? I mean, because you're military?
Dude, I was a cop for quite a few years on a little spy base out in the middle of nowhere, and cop training, emergency vehicle operators course, all that stuff, and you pick up so many things watching people, and you don't even realize you're doing it even when you're out with your wife.
Right.
Oh, he's right-handed, or you pick up
Mhm.
all kinds of things from people, and you don't even realize
Right.
that the training that
Right.
you've had.
Yeah.
You watch people, and I'm a motorcycle rider, and I know not to ride in blind spots, or I see a guy holding his phone up, I stay the hell away from him.
Right.
I give him plenty of distance. I watch wheels as they're on the highway. If they're moving a little bit, I back off or speed up. At stoplights, I'm watching that front wheel to see if it's turning. I'm always like watching my surroundings. And
Yep.
something freaked me out the other
Right.
day, man. I was coming up to a stop sign. I was leaving the gym. I was on the motorcycle, and I was almost coming to a complete stop. And there was 15 feet in front of me before the next car, and I heard screeching tires behind me, and I about broke my damn neck trying to spin around to see what was going on, when I should have just let the clutch out and moved up a little bit just in case. But somebody pulled off of a side street, an older lady in front of a younger lady,
Right.
and cut her off, and she's skidding tires. And then she pulls up next to me, and I literally backed the Goldwing up, and I just motioned to her, please go ahead of me, because I
Right.
don't want you anywhere near me. So, yeah,
Right.
spatial surroundings. You got to pay attention all the time.
Well, I will tell you this. I mean, you guys probably seen the reels and the stories I do lately, but as a bodyguard, all I did
Watch
was watch
things,
situational
people.
awareness, watching movement, watch things. You know, if it seems like it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. There's a reason, and you've got to be
Yeah,
alert on that. Yeah, I'm always scanning. I'm always thinking, I'm sure Chief probably picked up on it when we were hanging out together. I'm always kind of like scanning, looking for exits,
yeah.
looking for all that stuff. But yeah,
Well, like
yeah, you
like your
always have
job
to.
too. Everybody's dancing around, having a good time. This guy's standing still, and he's you
Right,
ping on that one
Yep.
person, and what's he watching? Who's he looking at? And then
right,
yeah, no, I
Man,
get it.
right,
so when I was younger, before I got married the first time, we used to go out on the weekends like crazy, bro. I was 21, and then I take my younger brothers with me, and I was like the bodyguard, man. I used to watch them exactly what they used to do. One of my younger brother, I don't know, I used to call him Superman because he always wanted to fight, but when the fight started, he wanted to leave, and I was like, one time I told him, I said, listen, you can't do that no more, because always end up fighting, and I don't mind fighting, but you got to stay there. You're gonna fight. He goes, well, I got him in probation. I said, stop starting stuff,
And
man.
stop. Yeah.
Yeah. One time, man, we were sitting in a club, and I'm watching this guy, and out of nowhere, my brother started something, and this guy got me a kick right straight on my chest. I'm watching him, but my brother distracted me, right? Because I knew he was gonna do something.
right,
I got kicked. I was so mad. That was the last day I went out with my brother.
right.
Just changed everything after that. But it's true. You watch you You know,
Right.
you watch everything you do after that.
Hands and
Yep.
eyes. Watch the hands, watch the eyes. They never
Yep.
lie. You'll see body
Mhm.
motion, all that. I mean, I could sit here and talk
Yep.
hours about that, but I won't bore you about that. But yeah, definitely. That reminds me, I'll have an article in the new magazine I'm writing for, and my article is situational awareness. So yeah, so I talk all about
That
that
is a good
stuff.
one. That's
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
gentlemen, what do you think?
Yep. hmm Yes, sir. You know, I think it was a great show tonight. We talked a lot. So I just want to just a couple key things for everybody. Remember, Elf Team 6 selection. Go to the Tactical Santa order page on Facebook and just post up you're in. We're gonna get that going soon. New show start next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Chief and I, Chief, I've already forgot the name of the
It
show.
is Slay and
Slay.
Anchor.
Yep.
Slay and Anchor. So Chief and I will be doing a live review on products. So you don't want to miss out on that. And don't miss out on our brother Bishop show on Saturday. Check him out. I always feel bad because on Saturdays, man, I'm always doing so much stuff and I just conk out when I get home. I try to catch all the lives I can, but I got to get sleep sometimes, and sometimes I'm
Yep.
exhausted. And then it's the gym and all that. So yeah, but definitely check out Bishop, man. He's got some cool stuff. And I'll tell you what, you said you're having Dan
Yes.
from Bearded, are you having Dan
Yep.
from Bearded Death, or are you having Dan from Skull Pile?
He haven't. I got him scheduled both just in case. I don't know which one's gonna show up. And of course, I have my
There you
brother
go.
Baker and Matthew both.
Right,
So you know,
right,
it's gonna be
right.
interesting.
And that I'll tell you what, that should be a lot of fun, man. That should be a good show. So check Bishop out Saturday at
Yep.
7
7
o'clock.
o'clock.
Correct? Yeah. Check him out. And then at 8 o'clock, come over and check out the
Yep.
Slaywalker Encounters. That's gonna be episode number 2. And my man, 30 Spray J, who said I needed that spray, is the host
Yep.
of that show. So yeah, it should be wonderful. But anyway, fellas, let's get into this. Final thoughts, guys. Final thoughts.
Jay Summers, I think we're going to do it at like 7 o'clock. Not a real long live, but
Yeah.
instead of doing a YouTube video,
2 times.
we're just going to kind of, I don't know if we're going to have like a checklist or a chief checklist and a Santa checklist. Does it hit these boxes? You know, something like that. I think it'll be fun. We bought a bunch of oils
Right.
at World. We bought the same oils. So we got content for quite a while, and I haven't used any of those oils. No,
Any of
I want to give them a fair
Right.
shake. So that should be fun, something interesting, and it's not gonna be every week. So we're not gonna spam the crap
I
out
think
of
we're
you.
gonna do it well, like maybe 2 times a month, and it'll be on the same YouTube channel. We'll have it on Restream. So yeah, we'll send it out there. Yep.
But the show tonight,
Yep.
I like how it went. We didn't have a guest on, but I think we kind of navigated some things and talked about some things. And
Right.
I like talking about work and ethics and growing up and, you know, things that are important to me.
Right.
And, you know, all these different companies we talked about with working with Hemp Wizard and,
Right.
you know, Flaming Beard. What a great job you guys did. That's a first for me.
Right.
You know, geez.
They
Go ahead.
they always do stuff like that. I noticed that about them. It just
Right.
you know they're the type of owners, not just owners, person, because they both of them are. Since you introduced me to them, I mean they're. I don't know. You text them, just the fact that the first I sent them an email because there was nowhere to be found, and then he
Right.
said, "Hey, this is my number. Call me."
Right.
I was like, "Okay." For
Yeah.
me, that's personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't get no personal
Yeah.
than that. That's pretty cool. That
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
They are absolutely fantastic. I love
Yeah.
Flaming Beard. Love
Oh, yeah,
Flaming Beard.
Ronnie.
Hey, you know what too about them? I buy those Skull air fresheners. Not only do they look cool,
Mhm.
but man, they smell
Yeah.
great in my car, my truck, and they last forever. So I love those air, and they're
Right.
like $5, $6, something like that. I don't know. Just any flavor you
Right.
want, man. Good stuff.
Any final thoughts,
Yeah,
Bishop?
listen, a great show. First of all, I want to say something because we would not in particular, but you know what I said earlier. When you're wrong, you got to be know that you're wrong. I want to apologize to both of you guys. Last week, I interrupted. You know, sometimes you don't do it on purpose. You don't know, but no, I do, and I got to apologize to the chat because the little things like that don't make the show great like how it is. And I want to apologize to you guys because you know I didn't mean no disrespect. Just plainly, it was not it didn't caught up. I was having a hell of a day. But anyways, the show went great. I'm excited. I want a big old shout out to Born Bearded. I reached out to him because I want him to. I want to pick his brains about content. I know my content. I gotta be honest. Some of my contents that I've been doing, I've been slacking a lot. Reviews, So I want to get somebody else perspective on it. And Born Bearded, I asked him. He said yes. So I'm gonna have me and him gonna have conversations. So I just want to say thanks. Thanks to you guys when you gave me the opportunity the first time. I have not forgot that. Thanks to the chat. Great, like I said, great show. I can't wait for the Buckeye.
Right.
Yep, one more thing.
Ahead.
You just kind of pinged my memory. Bringing up Dave, Born Bearded, he just hit 400 subscribers. I love the fact that you're talking about Dave. Dave's talking about other people, other content creators, Instagram people, YouTube creators. I love the direction where we're going in this community. We're not afraid to share our rice bowl. And I love that about everybody in here. And this community is wonderful. And I love you all, and keep doing what you all are doing.
Speaking of Born Bearded, I'm so happy he is coming to the Buckeye Beer Bath.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be awesome. I get to see him again.
Definitely.
Heck yeah. And before you leave out, before I give my final thoughts, I just want to say, remember, check out Lions Mane. He's got his end of summer special. Get the big kahuna before it's gone. And show some love for our other Florida brother. If it'll let me switch. Come on. Sometimes this restream has an issue. Come on, switch. Man, there we go. Apple Smolder is going to be coming out Friday. You don't want to miss that one. Show Matt some love from Florida Boys.
Yep.
Check that out. And my final thought is, man, I love doing this show. I know I don't do a lot of beard reviews anymore because my priority right now is I love doing these shows. I love doing the lives. Pretty much most of my review stuff now is going to be with Chief on the live shows. I will do some reviews here and there, but I've got so much stuff. So I don't want any of these company owners to think I don't have love for you anymore. I've only got so much time, and a vampire, I got to sleep at least 6 hours a night. So, I still love you all. I'm just backing down a little bit, but, I still will do some stuff where I can. But the last thing I want to say is my best. I'm going to try. I always say I'm going to try to be like Santa Tom, because I'll tell you what, I think he has the best outro ever. The world could use a little bit more kindness and love. So please, everybody, show everybody more kindness, show everybody love, because you want to know what? When you spread that, it does make everything better. And spread that, how does he say it? Come on, Chief, you have to let Christmas live forever all year long, right?
Pretty close.
That's how he says it. Pretty close. I try my best, but I don't want to, I don't want Santa Tom to get mad that I mess it up, because he's so awesome at doing it, right? But Chief, why don't you give us the farewell?
Monday Night Mayhem out. Bye-bye.